Xiaoguang, what's going on? You're not thinking of doing anything dangerous, right?
I'm fine. It's just, I felt so happy earlier today. Everyone in Phylum Heights seems happy too. Well, can I ask you something?
Ask away. I'll tell you anything I can.
What if... It's just a what if, okay? What if we knew an abyss was ahead? Sorry, it's a weird question, right?
But I do kinda want to answer. Since we're not doing anything right now, when I was really little, there was this cliff near where I used to play a lot. I loved those flowers. But the cliff was super high, and guess what? Nothing happened. Turns out the bottom was just this soft, squishy patch of grass. I remembered that for years, thinking I'd just gotten lucky. But when I went back there as an adult, sometimes what we think is a bottomless abyss. So, if you ever feel unsure, just keep moving forward.
I get it now. Thank you.
Huh? What'd you just say?
I said thank you. And sorry for making you worry again. I'm all grown up now, and I still get scared by nightmares about falling.
Don't worry. Don't be fooled by how I look, okay? Ever since I joined Yunquei Summit, I've actually been secretly training a lot. Catching you is no problem at all. So next time you have that nightmare, just tell yourself, no matter what happens, I'll be there to catch you.
Junior. Okay, when I have that nightmare again, I know you'll be there. I believe you'll catch me. I know that as long as you're by my side... Actually, We meet again, my dear Junior.
Xiaoguang was just about to tell me something.
Is that so? You wanted to know what's been bothering her, right? Let me tell you the secret of the Qingming sword. Inside the Qingming sword, there are two mysterious forces, both equally powerful and destructive. The two are constantly battling. Think of them as two duelists, and when two people fight that long, they start damaging everything around them. Judging by the power of those two forces, if they ever broke free, So, what do we usually do in this situation? We bring in a third party, a mediator. The third presence maintains the balance, absorbs the overflowing energy, and this is precisely why that third person gains unmatched power.
Wait.
You're smart. I bet you've already figured it out, huh? That's correct. Every wielder of the Qingming sword is that mediator. The true nature of the Qingming sword's power is built on sacrifice. Each sword wielder gives up their life, their strength, their everything, to contain those two raging forces, to shield the outside world from being affected. In other words, without the sword wielder to bear that burden, so no, because that would mean putting the how could little Miss Perfect, always so eager to protect everyone. She'd rather break herself.
I had no idea.
Because it's a secret. All they ever do is repeat the same empty words. That's why I told you before. It's not the kind of truth you can share with everyone, right?
But why are you telling me this?
Because I want you to save me. I'm asking for your help. Your precious Senior Xiaoguang will want to save everyone. She'll keep using the Qingming sword, even if it means she needs to sacrifice herself. But I want to live. I don't care about other people's lives. The only way to save us is to stop her from using the Qingming sword's power. Of course, if you could convince her to give up the sword, help me, won't you? If not for me, then for your sweet senior Xiaoguang.
I'll talk to her when I get the chance. Whatever she decides, I'll respect her choice.
Complete trust and respect, huh? Fine, I'll admit it, which is precisely the problem. She loves you, you know. The same way she loves Yixuan, her brother. But love is a curse, a trap. Love will be the end of me. Oopsie. Anyway, to show my sincerity about asking for your help, I'll answer one question. So, tell me, my dear Junior.
I've always wanted to ask, what exactly is your relationship with Xiaoguang?
You've seen the dark-haired Ye Shuyuan, right? But, unlike my brother and his other self, because Ye Shunguang never wanted to just be the perfect Qingming sword keeper, I'm that side of her. The part that's wild, human. I'm her instincts. Surprised, huh? Obviously, from the outside, I look more like what you'd call a... Humans are so good at turning what they don't understand into gods. Too bad I'm neither divine. If being sacrificed is my destined path, and death is supposed... No one gets to decide my fate. Well then, I suppose our little midnight rendezvous ends here. Until next time, my dear Junior. Thank goodness I remembered. I'd hate to let Junior down. Next, 3 spoons of sugar. Was it 3? No. This color... I could have sworn I had it in my mind just now. I've done these steps so many times. My head... It feels like... I've forgotten something. Will I one day end up forgetting my Junior's face? No, I don't want that. It's all right. If I've forgotten, I'll just relearn it. If I forget 10 times, I'll master it 11 times. I will remember. Junior, if one day I'm no longer here, will you remember me?
What's wrong? Why are you crying here all alone?
My music box is broken. It was a gift from my mom. And now it won't play anymore. And she's never coming back.
Aw, don't be sad. Let me take a look at the music box. I am pretty good at fixing things.
Thank you.
What's wrong? You still don't look happy. If something's bothering you, you can tell me.
If you knew the road ahead led straight into an abyss, would it still be worth moving forward?
Oh, that's a tough question. Give me a second to think. They should be selling it here. Osmanthus candy! Feels like something she'd like. Oh, I hope she does.
This is for me? Thank you. It smells so sweet and tastes delicious.
About what you asked earlier, I don't really have an answer either, but I'd like to tell you a story. I fell from a really high place a long time ago. I leaned over to admire some pretty flowers below and accidentally slipped.
What happened after that?
Other than a sore butt, nothing at all. It turned out the ground below was just a patch of grass. Something I only realized after falling. Sometimes, if you don't take a step forward, you'll never know what might happen. But if you give up, it's all over.
So maybe the abyss I imagine isn't really that scary after all? Thank you. I think I understand a little better now. Did I wake you? I was thinking we said we'd eat osmanthus cakes together, so...
Wait, didn't we already have some earlier?
Huh? Sorry. I meant we said I'd make you some myself.
Hold on. Xiaoguang, be honest with me. Did you forget what we did today? Stop hiding this from me. You promised me you'd always put your own safety first, no matter.
Sorry, you're right. I've been forgetting some things.
When did it start? Was it after the last time you used the Qingming sword?
No, it didn't start recently. It's been a long time. Long before we met in Phylum Heights. Ever since it started, I've been writing a diary every day, because I know there's no way to stop it. Even if I told you all, I don't want anyone else to worry because of me. I'm sorry for hiding it from you for so long. So, could you please keep this between us for now? When the time's right, I'll tell Ishu and Shifu.
All right. I'll keep your secret. And once you're ready, we have to tell everyone. It's not about burdening them.
Okay. Thank you.
And, Xiaoguang, I want you to know, no matter what happens.
I know. And I've been wanting to tell you something too. Junior, actually,
What's going on? Better go outside and see.
things are this bad here at Swabian Temple, we need to hurry and regroup with the others. We must not let these things hurt anyone in Phylum Heights.
Ye Shunguan,
Elder Liu?
I told you before. The Qingming sword is one of Yonghui Summit's most valuable assets. And now is that moment. An ancient prophecy once said, when darkness devours the land, when all life withers and even sorrow falls silent, this is your time to step forward, Sword Keeper. Use the Qingming sword to save Phylum Heights.
I know.
Don't listen to him, Xiaoguang. We gotta meet up with everyone and talk about it first.
The path of Baizue is never walked alone. When fate shifts, shadow follows light. You shouldn't stand in her way. Heaven's will cannot...
I have no idea what you're even talking about. Xiaoguang, we've gotta check what's happening outside.
Yeah, let's go.
If the abnormal miasma is appearing outside Swabian Temple, then the people in Phylum Heights are definitely in trouble.
I have to figure out how to handle this. For now, I should discuss it with the others.
The abnormal miasma has taken over all of Phylum Heights.
All right, we'll take the Yunquei disciples and clear out all the black flowers in Phylum Heights first. But just doing that probably won't stop the hollow from expanding.
The flowers react to the Qingming sword's power, so I'll head into Limnian Hollow and clear out the flowers. But it's fine. I've tried it before. As long as I use it that way, it won't hurt me at all. Junior went in with me last time. She knows. Right, Junior?
Right. Last time in the Hollow, Senior Xiaoguang cleansed the Black Flower's miasma with the sword, and...
Even if there were, so be it.
Elder Lu, you were against letting Xiaoguang enter the Hollow on her own before, weren't...
The situation has changed. I opposed before because she wasn't absolutely needed. Right now, other disciples will be tied up clearing the flowers in Failum Heights. But you're different, Ye Shunguan. If the Qingming sword can purify miasma that efficiently, this is your duty.
But Shifu made it very clear before.
If only Shifu were here.
Elder Lu was right. We don't really have the manpower to send anyone else.
How about counting me in?
I'll help as well.
Miss Zhao? And Lock Spring!
Yeah, I heard what's going on. Since it's urgent, I brought this little bamboo along.
My basic modules are mostly repaired. Everyone, I have some understanding of the abnormal miasma in that area of the Hollow.
Don't worry, we've entered Lumnian Hollow this way before. We made... Oh, and one more thing. Last time the Qingming sword resonated faintly with the Hollow. If we keep an eye on its reaction, we should be able to trace it back to the source of the anomaly. So, one way or another,
I think so too. From what I can tell, if we can clear away the black flowers in that area...
Looks like that's our best option. Okay, we'll stay here and clean up the mutated flowers.
In that case, I'll work with my Supreme Assistant and try to learn more about the Creator.
There's no time to waste. Let's split up and get moving.
I may have said that. If it can't, you better tell me sooner rather than later.
Huh? Are you worried about me?
I don't get it. This mission's a bad deal for you. The sword's already chosen you. Even if you do nothing, you still have your value.
My value? I'm not sure I understand. For Yunquai Summit and for the people of Failum Heights, if my power can make a difference, then I have to use it.
You're weird. By the way, it looks like Proxy's been wanting to talk to you. I'll leave you two to it.
Junior, you wanted to talk to me?
I know you want to help everyone, and I respect that. But I also need to tell you something. You're really important to me, Senior Xiaoguang. If helping others makes you smile, I'll truly be happy for you. So, just like you promised me before, don't push yourself too hard. As your friend, as your companion, as your proxy. I just hope you can value yourself a little more.
I will. Thank you. This is kind of embarrassing, but you're really, really important to me, too. So, if we work together... is this?
You're seeing it too? I thought I was hallucinating. That sphere-looking thing. It looks kind of familiar somehow.
If I'm guessing right, that was probably a shared hallucination caused by the high concentration of miasma in the area. Unfortunately, as a bamboo.
So it is an illusion. I can't shake this feeling.
Funny, I was thinking the same thing.
How much longer can you keep this up? Why do you keep struggling through? Give up now. Your very existence was a beautiful mistake.
Did you guys hear anything weird?
I'm hearing it too.
I heard it too. Dylan and Banyue mentioned they once heard voices that sounded like their own in Lenian Hollow.
I was also there, and I didn't hear my own voice just now. It sounded more like Sarah's voice.
Maybe it's because the abnormal miasma concentration here is higher. Or maybe this area has some kind of special connection to you? As if these cheap gimmicks could shake me.
So, what did you all hear just now?
Just a bunch of empty words, poking at our weak spots.
Xiaoguang, you okay?
No, I'm fine. Just got a little dizzy all of a sudden.
It's normal for a human body to feel a little disoriented right after experiencing hallucinations.
Looks like the abnormal miasma we purified before was only the tip of the iceberg. The hollow's pushing up against Phylum Heights, probably because those black flowers finally made their way into the city.
If the people in the city get exposed to the miasma for too long...
Either way, you should really keep an eye on your condition.
Don't panic, everyone. If I remember correctly, there's a long-range security bot posted up ahead. We'll need to sneak past its field of view first.
We need to move to the black flower now! They've spotted us! We need to pick our moment and get past before the attack lands.
This thing is really trying to keep us away from here. It's like it's guarding this factory. You need to tell me. Don't try to tough it out.
Okay. Don't worry. I'm fine. With a pure heart, the sword will follow.
Following fugitives have been identified as wanted targets. Former captain of the Second Guard, Leonid Anton. One, Yulia Goryachev. Former technical director, Sun.
Anyone with knowledge of these individuals, whether fugitives, please contact the Lord's Command or any member of the local First Guard. shall reward those who provide valuable intel. Those...
Using that Qingming sword ability from earlier.
Everyone, we need to move fast and shut down that security bot.
Why is there a security robot in a place like this?
Probably the same to me. Abandoned for various reasons. Left behind to wander this secluded place. After being tainted by the miasma, it seems to have mistaken this factory for something it must protect. How pitiful. How absurd.
Split the heavens!
Rapid slices! Punishment time! Time to charge now!
Icy edge. Lightning arc.
I'll be fine!
Put the light! Boomer!
I won't let you down!
This is it! We need to cleanse these black flowers as soon as possible. Blood as the bond, soul as the vow. Begone!
So, once the core black flower is taken out, the rest of the abnormal miasma dissipates along with it.
There. Don't move. Every time I have to come out and take care of things, I think I've earned a reward or two.
I honestly thought you wouldn't want to help anymore.
It's true. Unfortunately, I can only exist with her alive. So then I'd never get to see my adorable little junior again. Still, my power has its limits.
Are you sure you're okay? Purifying the miasma is draining you, right?
No, really. Besides, I can feel it. Like Zhao said earlier, the sword must be tied to whatever's going on with Limni and Hollow. It's my duty. I can't run from it.
But I really don't want all this to come at the cost of your health.
Junior, do you remember when we wandered through Phylum Heights? Residents there playing mahjong, the Tong Sui shops, all those soft and sweet treats? If I can, I want to protect all that for the first time in what feels like forever.
No offense, but the people you're trying so hard to protect, and even so.
Yes, I'm not doing this for anything in return.
You're really... Never mind. If you're willing to help, that's good news for everyone. Let's stay focused. We still need to investigate what's going on with the miasma here.
If I'm remembering correctly, there should be even more abnormal miasma deeper inside the factory.
In that case, let's keep moving ahead.
The sword?
Xiaoguang, please take good care of yourself. You remember the promise we made, right?
I do. Don't worry, I remember. No matter what, I'll be right there by your side. I'll keep doing my best. My blade cuts down evil! My spirit soars in the sky!
This is some kind of strange statue. Why would something like this be here?
I mentioned before, Lady Sunbringer loved humanity more deeply than anyone else ever could. But that love didn't bring her the love and respect she deserved in return. Limni and Hollow is rich in porcelain, which comes from Lumite ore. Long ago, long before people realized the true value hidden in Lumite ore, Lady Sunbringer was already studying it. She discovered that a substance extracted from the ore could effectively resist either corruption. So she led the people of her time to mine it together. But humans always find reasons to fight. Maybe she stood out too much. Maybe jealousy took root. Or maybe someone simply didn't like her for no particular reason. Anyway, one day, she discovered a huge underground pit beneath this very mountain. Something secret seemed buried down there, but just as she was about to enter that pit herself to continue her research, those who envied her finally made their move. They had long been plotting to make her disappear. The story ends abruptly here. The last record simply reads, "The erupting miasma swallowed everything." The once stable miasma suddenly erupted.
What? Wait, what happened to Lady Sunbringer in the end?
As far as I know, she went missing. But I've also heard of a different version of the story. As Lady Sunbringer was preparing to lead people into the pit to mine more lumite ore, Linnean Hollow suddenly started to expand violently. During the disaster, Lady Sunbringer did everything she could to save everyone. But later, the survivors turned on her, claiming she was the one who caused it all. They said her mining had angered the Hollow, and demanded that she disappear. Of course, these are all just old rumors. The truth's long been lost to time, and probably holds...
If the story is true, then that mine in front of us might really be the same one with the deep pit she found. And if this area's tied to her...
Actually, that's my theory too. Perhaps that's why I've lingered here. I can still sense traces of my creators after being treated like that by those she loves. It's only natural for Lady Sunbringer to resent them and turn to the other side of humanity.
Betrayed by the ones she loved, then turns into the big villain.
But Lady Sunbringer was one of the first Void Hunters. Would someone like her really do something like that?
The Void Hunter is just a title. People are fickle by nature.
Miss Zhao, how should I put this? You sound kind of pessimistic about people.
The strongest bond between people is always value. Those people wanted Sunbringer gone because her value changed from naturally. Sunbringer saw their true colors and acted accordingly in her own when those people no longer held any value to her. Mercy and compassion. Those aren't human traits. They belong to gods.
But if that's true, if everything's just an exchange of value, then of course people will always turn their backs on each other. But then...
This world is hell. If you can't see it that way, maybe it's because someone built a lovely, comfy...
You both make fair points, but come on. Sunbringer's story might not even be real.
Sorry.
Why are you apologizing? What?
Oh, is that so?
I didn't expect my story to stir up such a debate. It really is just an old tale of uncertain origin. What I am certain of is that there's still a lot of abnormal miasma inside the
Val, I have a quick update. Thanks to everyone's efforts, the Black Flowers in Phylum Heights are now under control. According to our calculations, it's most likely because of the high concentration of abnormal miasma.
We just arrived near the factory. What we're looking for is probably right in there.
Right. Let's find a way to get in the factory first.
Based on Lockspring's story, it's gonna be even more dangerous inside the factory.
If we can purify the abnormal miasma in the factory, it'll put a stop to the hollow expansion for sure.
Xiaoguang's right. but we gotta be extra careful.
Everyone, please be careful. There are more security bots here.
I can feel the Qingming sword resonating. It's inside the factory. There must be even stronger abnormal miasma in there.
Tiny pieces, Mark, leave it to me. Soaring light. Behind you!
Rapid slices!
Icy edge.
Let's check out the entrance to the factory nearby. Xiaoguang, hey, are you okay?
I think I'm seeing something strange.
What are you seeing?
I'm seeing a lady. She seems kind. Like she's researching something here. Junior's name?
It sounds just like my teacher, Carol. But wait.
Who's Carol?
That miasma vision we saw the first time we came here. Wait, have you forgotten about it already?
I just spaced out for a second.
Xiaoguang, you don't look so well.
Don't worry. I just need to rest for a little. How about you go figure out how to open the factory gate first?
This place should be safe enough.
Since Ms. Xiaoguang could see her teacher's phantom, and about the abnormal miasma.
All right, there's no other option. Xiaoguang, stay put.
Miss, sounds good.
Let's move fast and search for the 3 consoles. That's the sound of machinery. Looks like it's working.
Recently, some personnel in a few departments have shown signs of poor motivation and deliberate idleness. The Lord regards this issue with the utmost concern and has issued stern criticism. We once again stress the importance of maintaining production discipline within Factory 3. The production and quality of porcelain are the very lifeblood of Factory 3. It is the only measure of our worth. The safety and prosperity of the settlement rests in our hands. Let no one harm the collective interest for selfish reasons. Under the Lord's guidance and courage, we shall build a beautiful...
This is the last spot. Let's keep going.
This power feels oddly familiar, like that cursed blade, tailless.
You mean the Qingming sword from Yunque Summit? Yes. I know the side effects. I see. Then maybe it could actually fix what's wrong with that sword. The cost of that weapon, it isn't...
Looks like that miasma vision was really your teacher. And she probably knows quite a bit about the Qingming sword. Should we go after her? Maybe we'll learn something useful.
Either way, I've got to check it out. It looks like my teacher might know how to stop the Qingming sword's effects. That alone makes it worth a try.
But the abnormal miasma is really thick in there.
I want to help you, just like you're trying to help everyone else. Miss Zhao, I'm counting on you to take care of Xiaoguang for a bit.
I can do that.
But...
I'm coming with you. Don't worry. I know the layout in there pretty well.
all right.
Do you want to know the truth about the Qingming sword? Do you want to save her? I can help you.
The cost of that weapon will always be so heavy. This is for the greater good. Someone has to make that choice.
Whether it's the cursed blade tailless or the Qingming sword, they both carry sinister secrets.
That's the target, right? Let's go take a look.
Salvation or destruction? Spell. Wise. But you two.
There are more illusions over there. Let's keep moving.
Found it. The target is right there.
You know why. It's the only way to pay the least in exchange for the greatest. I know.
What is this place? There are so many black flowers here. It's so cold.
Watch out!
Xiaoguang? It's my fault. If I hadn't rushed like an idiot, you wouldn't have...
It's not your fault, Junior. Protecting you. That's what I'm supposed to do. Don't worry, I'm not that fragile.
Lick the heavens! Are you okay? Rolling cloud!
A measure of steel slices the world through! Let this sword array send you away!
Flip the light! Technique! We did it!
I have to purify all of them.
Oh, not in your condition.
If I don't do this, everyone will be in danger. My dear Junior. This is the last time. I didn't think goodbye would come this soon. I never expected you'd be the hardest to let go of.
What are you saying? You're scaring me.
My strength's almost depleted.
I don't get it.
It's not as bad as it sounds. Like I said, we can only live with, although her condition isn't looking great either. Junior, meeting you, you know, when she sensed you were in danger, I'm not like her. I don't want to be a hero. But in that moment, our hearts were completely in sync. I guess that's why I'm finally able to make peace with her. When I stepped in front of you, maybe love isn't a curse after all. What I'm about to say. Don't you dare forget me, Junior. Even if you meet better people, see brighter worlds.
Xiaoguang? Hey, are you feeling okay?
I think she's been hiding how bad things are. Her vision's almost gone too.
Xiaoguang, can you hear me? You remember what we promised? You pinky swore, remember? You can't go back on that. You can't just leave me like this.
In her current state, no matter what we do, it won't. I know it hurts, but now you have to stay calm.
I know what you're trying to say, but Xiaoguang ended up like this because of me.
You know that's not true. Even if this hadn't happened to you, she still would have pushed herself to the limit with that sword just to protect everyone. There's no time for blaming yourself. Don't forget, you're our proxy here. And take her home.
Take her home. Once we get back, we'll figure something out. Found it. The nearest fissure is on the other side of the factory. We can get there using the elevator. It's that way. Let's hurry.
Excellent. That's the Phaethon I know.
The fissure is right there. Let's go.
Where?
Xiaoguang, can you hear me now? How are you feeling?
Junior? Miss Zhao? Luxspring? Where are you?
Her senses haven't come back.
It's so dark here. I can't see anything. Can't hear anything either. There's nothing here, but...
Just hang in there, Xiaoguang. I'm...
Junior? Is that you? I think I just heard you. I'm sorry. It looks like I won't be able to keep our promise after all. If possible, I don't want to be a senior who breaks her word. You once said, if I were in pain... Don't worry. I don't feel any pain now. I'm just a little scared. Only a little bit, really. I wish I could see you all now.
You're gonna be okay, I promise.
Data says Lemnian Hollow finally stopped expanding.
It's all thanks to Xiaoguang. She's the one who cleared out the abnormal miasma.
But she paid a really heavy price for it. How's she doing now?
She's still the same as before. Quiet, unable to sense what's happening around her.
Actually,
Senior Zhao! So this is where you've been. And you too, Proxy.
Dylan. And Banya?
Krampus issued an emergency summons ordering us to return immediately.
It's probably because of Lemnian Hollow.
I see. proxy about Ye Shunguan. And a lot of people are after the power of the Qingming sword. That's all I can say.
Thank you, Miss Zhao.
Huh? Senior Zhao, who's always been a firm believer in fair exchange, giving out important info for free? So, Senior Zhao, are you still a meat-eating rabbit?
Let's go. I don't want to be late.